Hey YouTubers, and welcome to another episode from Advestics. My name is John Yaton, and for this adventure I'm going to take you over to Oregon, and then we're going to go out west onto the coast and travel south down on 101, maybe a little bit of Northern California, and then go back up through Central Oregon. Here, let me show you a map real quick. Here we have Baker City, and that's going to be home base. We'll be traveling from here past Sumter all the way through John Day up into the Ochoco National Forest where we'll be camping, and the next day hitting the coast, and we've got some reservations for some of our campsites here, and we'll take you through all that. But most of our journey is going to consist of just riding down 101 all the way through here, seeing a lot of the Pacific Ocean, and then having an opportunity going by Crescent City and camping very close to the Redwoods, which is down here. Travel up back through Oregon, through Grants Pass, make a stop at Crater Lake, even camp there, and then back through this area, which is pretty high desert plain, but very beautiful scenery, and then back up to Baker City. Now that trip should take roughly about 6 days, 5 nights of camping. We've reserved all our camp spots because with COVID being around and camping and trailering and RVing being the #1 recreational activity to do right now, these spots are being taken out pretty quickly. And so we're kind of glad that we reserved these spots, because every time you check out a state park or a federal park, there'd be maybe 1 or 2 spots left. And that was during the middle of the week. So a little advice, definitely look into setting up your reservations. It takes a little spontaneity out of it, but trust me, on this trip it was worth it. All right, let's start the adventure.
Here in Boise once again, here to pick up our eldest son. We're going to do our annual motorcycle ride, and he's here also for his brother's wedding. So I'm here a little early. I'm going to go to the music store. I'm going to pick him up here in about an hour and a half. We'll head back to Baker City, prepare for our trip. Ahead of schedule. Should be here any minute. He's arrived.
All right, getting set up. I am going to test some of the camping gear, see what I got, make sure I'm taking good stuff. All right. So I got one tent set upside, and we're going to make sure that it's still got all the pieces and it works right. Hey guys, I cannot stress how important it is before you go on any 5-day, 6-day, 7-day adventure trip to make sure you pull out all your equipment and make sure all the pieces and parts are there. There aren't any holes in your tent, or the zipper works. So let me just tell you, on this particular trip, we checked everything. I ended up leaving without one pull, and the zipper, which I thought worked decently, ended up being a pain in the rear on this trip. So even though I've got it all pulled out, didn't turn out to be the best. You got all the poles?
Yeah, that's all I really.
It is kind of tough. It works. That's it. We don't have stakes for these, do we?
I never work. No, I don't have stakes for mine either. You know, we could buy some if you want some. They're not that
I rarely ever stake them, but you just never know what kind of night you're going to run into. So this tent is good to go. Just had one piece missing, but we took it from the other setup, the other tent. So yeah, let's pack it.
So it's Sunday, about noontime, and we're about to pack up our bikes and head on out of here. We should be on the road in an hour or less.
Down, 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 down,
road this is, but just past Phillips Reservoir, heading west towards John Day. I think we're in the Wallowa-Whitman National Forest. It's pretty warm out, but I'm still looking for any wildlife on the sides. Yeah! Look at this valley, man. You can see far out there that the tallest point is Strawberry Mountain, 9,038 feet above sea level. It is the highest peak in the Strawberry Range. For about 50 miles from here to Pitcher Gorge, the Strawberry and Aldridge Mountains stand about 5,000 feet above the John Day River Valley.
We're at our first fuel stop in John Day. We just fueled up for the first time since leaving Baker, so now we're on our way to Mitchell. Hopefully the brewery's open. Well, we stopped for a cold one here in Mitchell, Oregon, because man, it's been a hot one today. I don't know what the temperatures have been, but I would say they're very close to approaching 100. And yeah, we probably traveled about 170 miles by now, I think. I haven't checked it, but we're going to stop here and get a couple cold ones and then head on to our camp spot, which is probably maybe another hour away. We're not sure, so that's what we're doing.
Oh yeah, water.
That's only a level 2. I wouldn't want to charge up here.
I bet you're out here in the middle of nowhere. You wouldn't care what kind of charging level it was.
That's where you get the, what do they call that? Range anxiety?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh good, everything's still here. Okay, we just got to our first campsite of this trip. We're in the Ochoco National Forest. We're up on the top of the mountain near the pass. We found this really lovely campground that's well shaded. So it's kind of the spot, right? Looks good. Hope we get a good night's sleep. This is what you call a pine tree. It's a little bit bigger than the ones I deal with in Florida. So, did you find a better spot? Are we staying at this spot?
23 up over here, and definitely you can't hear them if you're up over in that corner. And there's probably, we can, if you want to get away from the generator, because I do feel he'll probably run it off. You know, if his wife's in there, I mean, you know what it's like to be in an RV in the summer. They're hotter than the hubs of hell in there.
Well, what do you want to do? I'm good with this spot. I'm good with moving.
I don't care either. I mean, it's not so loud that it's going to be that big of a
All right,
deal.
let's stay here then.
Yeah, let's just.
Okay.
And we don't have to. I asked her, do I have to pay for? Do I have to pay for that extra vehicle? Because it says $6. She says, well, I'll let you get away with it.
Oh.
Then she says, you got a pass? And I says, yes, so it'll be $6.
So, really, I feel like if they're going to charge you for an extra vehicle, it's mostly about bringing a big RV and having another. Yeah, I mean, 2 motorcycles that don't take up as much room as one car. They'll do that?
Yeah.
All right.
State parks are notorious.
Well, we want to do what's right.
When I did my applications for the state parks, they asked if you have more than one vehicle. I don't. I just go in there, check in.
That's what. That's what I would do.
I'm not going to tell them I have an extra motorcycle.
Well, to me, it's about how much room things take up.
Yeah.
And 2 bikes take up no more than a regular car does.
Not even that much.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's set up. Okay. Let's take a look at Casa de Yaten. The zipper on this is not the best. Let's see. There you go. Little side table. Boy, these come in handy in the middle of the night. Throw your stuff up on there. I use a cot. My father uses a air mattress. I bring a regular household pillow that squishes up good enough. And this particular bag holds all my clothes, toiletries, flip-flops, shower towel. So everything I need is pretty much in there. And over here, nice comfy air mattress. Probably the best way to go. However, he's been known to spring a leak. Then it doesn't become very fun for the rest of the trip.
Are you going to run this up there?
I can. At least we have something to eat with. Ooh.
Did I bring the water over? The one thing I went over there to get. So we can put a little bit more water in there and make a...
Heat it up, and then we can add some water to it if you want. See how it looks. Seems like there's a lot of water in it, Dad.
Really?
Seems like it. This looks good. Secret probably is to just let it simmer at a low heat.
Yeah, yeah. You just got to keep stirring it every now and then.
So what do we do when dinner's over with and there's not much else to do? Well,
Yeah, so I can put more people on it.
we put on a movie
I love your optimism.
on the phone and we watch Long Way Up. What else would you watch if you're a motorcycle guy? Thanks for watching this episode. It was a lot of fun going on this trip. It was a 5-night, 6-day trip, so do expect some more episodes to come out. I'm not sure exactly when they're going to drop, but I'm going to try to stick to a 1-week schedule. Anyhow, if you have any questions or comments, please put them down in the comment area. I'll try to read them and answer anything I have. It doesn't have to be about this trip. It can be about your own motorcycles and your future trips. I'd be glad to help with anything I can. So hit that like button somewhere around here. Subscribe. I'll see you next time.